Hello, Camila. How are you? Good evening.
Hi, teacher. I'm good, thank you.
Great. So how's it going? How was your weekend?
Mm, Fue bien. Ya no recuerdo, la verdad.
Short,
Yes,
short
demasiado.
weekend.
¿Cómo?
Un fin de semana corto.
Sí, demasiado.
Okay. How's school?
Mm, um, it's good.
Yes.
Yes, just lo último. Ya casi termino.
Okay. So, do you have any exams?
Yes, pero para la otra semana empiezo.
Otra semana. Okay. Good. Bien. ¿Qué te iba a decir? Entonces, vamos a revisar dónde estamos. El día de ayer fue feriado, entonces no tuvimos clase.
Yes.
Pero tuvimos clase. El lunes no tuvimos clase, ¿verdad? Todavía no tenías internet.
No, sí, el martes pasamos.
Mm,
Solo
¿Perdón?
martes.
¿Perdón?
Solo martes.
Solo tuvimos clase el martes, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ok. Déjame arreglo aquí. El día
Y
primero tuvimos clase.
ya terminé las asignaciones por si acaso.
Ah, ok, perfecto. Ok. Permíteme tantito.
Ok.
Mm, Ok. Entonces dices que ya terminaste, ¿es correcto?
Yes.
Bien. Ok. ¿Y cómo te fue?
Creo que
A lot of
bien.
work, right?
Sí, para 2 días, sí.
Mucho trabajo. Okay.
Demasiado.
But remember, this is practice and we need to practice a lot. Okay.
Sí.
We need to practice. So today we're going to start the second unit. Okay.
Yes.
The second unit for module 11.
Ok.
Sorry. Maybe you can hear my dog drinking water.
Mm, No, no lo escucho.
Okay. He's a big dog, so toma agua como que si no hubiera ver mañana. No se puede contener, está muy grande. It's not his fault. Anyways, okay, so unit 2, we have new things to discuss. So let's see, predict people's emotions, emotional reactions, listen for details in reported speech. Okay, this is good. Listen for key statements that show emotions. Okay. And listen to understand the order of events in a personal narrative. Okay, we're going to practice some audio listening. ¿Qué es lo que tú entiendes en reported speech?
Reporte.
Lo que ellos dicen, lo que él dice, lo que ella dice. That's reported speech.
Ok.
Okay. Y for speaking, vocabulary and expressions about interrupting, asking someone not to interrupt, expressing disagreement, showing skepticism or sarcasm. What's a skepticism? Dudas. Okay.
Mm, ¿Qué es
Skepticism.
conceder?
Sarcasm.
No.
Conceding.
Ajá.
Okay. Ceder. Okay.
Sorry. I don't have.
Conceding es ceder.
Ok. Ah, ok.
Okay. And for the grammar, simple past with when and past continuous with when, reported imperatives, and subject adjective clauses. And for pronunciation, stress on pronouns for emphasis or contrast, non-final intonation, getting the meaning from context, and understanding main ideas and details, okay?
Okay.
For writing, make a comparative short, write a paragraph comparing ways to relieve stress, and compare and contrast and give reasons.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No? Okay, so let's get into the videos. Are you ready?
Yes.
Dame un segundito. Dame un minuto, por favor.
Okay.
Okay, sorry for that. So let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, so Dean has been waiting for Jackie at Valentino's. Jackie has just arrived at the restaurant and is sitting down with Dean. Talia has placed a microphone on their table so that Talia and Nick can hear their conversation. So look at the picture. Dean looks upset. What do you think he's upset about?
Mm. Jackie told him about her conversation with Talia, and Nick knows that Dean and Jackie trick him.
Okay. Yeah, those are good answers. So let's check the video. Are you ready?
Yes.
You are not gonna believe what happened. I've been leaving messages for you all afternoon. Why haven't you called me back? Sorry, I left my cell phone at home. All right, listen, we need to talk. Dean, don't interrupt. This is serious. I was sitting in the student lounge at school when a woman came up to me and started a conversation. So wait, I have to tell you something important. We have a slight problem here. I told you not to interrupt. Okay, up. So this woman, Amy, and I were talking when a friend of hers showed up. Then when she introduced us, her friend said I looked familiar. So then she asked me if I worked for Cake's Shoes. Asked you if you worked for Cake's Shoes? There is no Cake's Shoes. Yeah, I know that, and you know that, but she doesn't know. She even mentioned the Gower building, the site of my fake office. How on earth does she works for Newsline, Dean. I'm scared. Yeah. What if she knows about what we did to Nick Crawford? What I've been trying to tell you is that Nick knows everything. He knows that I'm the one who's behind all this. And he even knows about you. He knows about me? That's just great. How did I let myself get dragged into all your craziness? Shh. I told you to keep it down.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, yes. So, also, Jackie hasn't called them today.
Yes.
He says, I've been leaving messages and no answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's do more questions.
Okay.
All right. Read each question and choose the correct answer.
In the
Scene.
scene, why do Jackie and Dean keep interrupting each other? They both have very important news to tell each other. What is Jackie scared about? She thinks that Talia knows what they did to Nick Crawford. Jackie says that when she was talking to Amy, a friend of hers shouted up. Who is she talking about?
Showed up. Showed up.
Showed up. Talia, what does Dean tell Jackie? Nick knows that Dean and Jackie trick him.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Yes. Now let's go into the next set.
Okay.
Click on the box and choose the correct answer.
The main reason that Jackie is upset is that Dean keeps interrupting her. O creo que no. ¿Puedo ver la otra opción, por favor? She is worried about what Talia knows. The main reason that Dean is upset is that Nick knows everything. Jackie says, how did I let myself get dragged into your craziness?
Dragged into.
Dragged into.
Que me hayas arrastrado dentro de esta locura. Dragged.
Okay. She is probably worried about what will happen to Dean. ¿Qué es proud? Probar.
Proud. Orgulloso.
Dean is worried about the reaction of the other people of the restaurant because ¿qué significa over here? Over here?
Ok. Es una palabra compuesta, compound word. Significa cuando escuchas algo, pero es porque las personas están muy cerca de ti.
He doesn't want anyone to overhear their conversation.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, Jackie is not worried about what happens to Dean.
Okay.
Jackie's afraid she's going to get in trouble.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty much it. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go and watch the second part of the videos. So let's see. Dean and Jackie are still in the restaurant. They continue to talk about their situation. Look at the picture. Jackie looks disappointed. Why or what is she disappointed about?
Dan isn't going to keep his promise to her.
Okay.
Dean won't apologize to Nick.
Okay.
It is. Oh. I think.
So are you ready?
Yes.
calm down. But Dean, I'm worried. I could get into real trouble.
Why you? I'm the one who sent the phony audio without the news line.
Yeah, but I'm the one who posed as the Kicks executive. What do you mean, big deal? I helped you get Nick suspended. My amazing performance could get me into big trouble.
Yeah, you're a great actress, I know. Should have given an amazing performance.
Speaking of which, when are you going to introduce me to Byron Walters? Yeah, the film director, friend of yours. Remember? The director who's going to make me a star. I said to be patient, but this is getting ridiculous.
I forgot to tell you, I don't actually know Byron Walters. I just know you love his movies, so I mentioned I might be able to.
But he was going to give me my big break.
Sorry, Jackie, I just wanted to.
You just wanted to use me. That's what you just wanted to do.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
No, you're not sorry. I don't think you're sorry at all now. But you will be. I don't have to stand for this.
Uh-oh. So what about the prediction?
Dean isn't going to keep his promise to her.
Okay, so let's do more questions, okay?
Okay.
So read each question and choose the correct answer.
What do Dean and Jackie say about the plan to trick Nick Crawford? They were both involved. Why does Jackie think she might get in trouble? She pretends to be a Kicks executive.
She pretended.
Who is Byron Walters? A film director. At the end of the scene, yes. Why does Jackie stand up and leave the restaurant? Because she's angry at Dean.
Okay. And any questions? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good job. Let's do more questions.
Okay.
Okay.
When Jackie talks about posing as the Kicks executive, she shows that she feels. ¿Qué es posing? ¿Posición?
Not necessarily. Pretend. Okay.
Okay. Proud of her acting ability. When Dean says big deal, he means that um, um, Jackie's part in the plan wasn't very important. Dean says there is no Byron Walters because he doesn't actually know Byron Walters. Teacher, ¿cómo se dice actualmente en inglés?
Actually,
Y realmente.
in reality.
Okay, thank you. When Jackie says, I don't think you're sorry at all. Now, but you will be. She means she wants Dean to apologize to her more sincerely.
Sincerely. Apologize.
Apologize to her more sincerely.
Okay. So
Why?
when Jackie says, I don't think you're sorry at all. Now, but you will be. She means
Why not?
Jackie says Dean will be sorry. This is a way of hinting that she'll try to get him into trouble. Es como decirle, pero te lo vas a lamentar.
Yes.
Es una amenaza, ¿no?
Mhm.
No porque, no dijo eso porque no se disculpó Dean. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, let me show you the correct answer. She would try to do something to hurt Dean. Okay,
Okay.
so let's go into some vocabulary. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so okay, so in the video, Dean says to Jackie, I told you to keep it down. People are looking at us. Look at the phrases below using keep. So we have all of these expressions with keep. But let's go over them, okay? Maybe you know some, but not all of them. Keep back. Used to tell someone to not stand near something or not move towards it. The police officers told the people on the street to keep back, que se mantengan atrás, from the accident. Keep back.
Pero como para separarlos.
Mantener una distancia, correct?
Okay.
Okay, let's practice the other one. You ready?
Yes. 1 second, please. Okay. Keep going. Used to encourage someone who is doing something and to tell them to continue. Keep going. Hicham, you're going to break the record.
Record. Encourage. Encourage.
Encourage. ¿Cómo seguir adelante?
Yes.
Okay. Keep it down. Keep it down. Used to ask someone to make less noise. Less noise. Ask the kids to keep it down. I on the phone. Bajar la voz.
Yes, keep it down.
Pero ¿es solo para bajar la voz?
No necesariamente, ¿eh? He escuchado esta frase también cuando hacen mucho ruido. El
Ujú.
ruido es más como general para ruido. No tiene que ser ruido de voz, puede ser ruido de juguetes, una actividad, jugar con la pelota. Keep it down.
Ok.
Okay.
Keep out of something. Do not get involved in a situation. Matty was one of those people who seemed unable to keep out of trouble. Como mantenerse afuera de una situación.
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay, keep quiet. Do not say anything in order to avoid complaining, telling a secret, or causing problems. We knew what they were doing was wrong, but we kept quiet. Mantenerse callado.
Yes.
Okay. Keep someone guessing. To make it difficult for someone to know what you are going to do next. A great chess player always keeps his opponent guessing.
Keep someone guessing. Mantener a alguien en duda o adivinando. Okay.
Okay. One second, please. Keep someone posted.
Posted.
To continue giving someone information about a situation that they are interested in. I asked Yomi to keep us posted, but we haven't heard from her yet.
Yes. Que te mantengan informado más que nada. That's what it means.
Mantener a alguien informado, ¿no?
Yes.
Keep the change. Use when paying someone to tell them they can keep the extra money you have given them. Mary was grateful to the taxi driver for giving her information about the city. So she told him to keep the change. Mantener el cambio.
Mantener. O quédate con el cambio.
Ah, ok.
Okay. Next.
Keep to the subject. To talk or write only about the subject you are supposed to be talking about.
Mhm.
I know that you'd prefer to talk about other things, but please keep to the subject. Mantener el objetivo.
Mantenerte sobre el tema. Keep to the subject, que no te distraigas.
Ok. Keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt on. Used to tell someone to be calm and patient. Keep your shirt on. Shirt on. We have plenty of time before the flight leaves. Mantener la calma. Tener paciencia.
Eso es lo que significa, sin embargo, es un idiom, lenguaje figurativo. ¿A qué se refiere? Anteriormente, cuando dos personas a punto de tener un confrontamiento físico, se quitaban la playera. Entonces usan eso como lenguaje figurativo. Keep your shirt on. O sea, no te la quites, no te pelees con nadie.
Mantén tu polera,
Tengas
¿no?
un argumento con alguien. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
Any questions about these expressions? Are any of them new to you?
Todos.
Okay. Well, that's good. New vocabulary, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
No questions. Questions.
Okay. So match the expressions with their definitions.
Okay. Keep back. Don't come any closer. ¿Qué es closer?
Más cercano.
Yes, it is. Don't come any closer.
Okay.
Keep your shirt on. Relax. Keep someone posted. Continue to let someone know what's happening. Keep quiet. Say nothing. And keep someone guessing. Don't let someone know your plans. No, keep someone guessing is don't let someone know your plan. Keep quiet, say nothing. Al revés, teacher. Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. So let's do more exercises.
Okay.
Okay, so again, the same. Match their expressions with the definitions. Keep it down.
Keep down. Don't be so loud. Keep the chain. This money is for you. Keep to the subject. Stay with the topic. Keep out of something. Avoid taking part in something and keep going, don't stop.
Are you ready?
Yes. Great.
Okay. So click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Here is $15. Keep the change. That's very interesting. But if you don't keep to the subject, we'll never finish this meeting. The workers need room to do their job. Keep them guessing. ¿Cuál era la otra opción? La primera, teacher. Keep back. I can't hear the movie. Keep it down. You have to turn at the next corner, not this one. Keep going. I know you want to help them their argument, but you'd better keep out of it. Don't say a word in the meeting. Just keep quiet and let me do the talking. I haven't lost the tickets. They're right here in my bag. Keep your shirt on. Our boss likes to keep us guessing. We never know what he's going to do next. Please. About what's happening while I'm out of the office. Keep me posted.
You ready?
Yes.
Good.
Great.
Take a picture just in case.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And now let's go into the speaking section, okay?
Okay.
So in the video, Dina and Jackie have an argument. In an argument, each person wants to make a point. So they often interrupt the other person. So this is some vocabulary we have for interrupting and asking someone not to interrupt. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's
Yes.
listen to this.
But you're wrong about that. Well, I think you're wrong about that. No, I don't think so. You're wrong about that. Wait a minute. You're wrong about that. What? You're wrong about that. Please, don't interrupt me. Will you let me finish? Can I finish, please? If you'll just let me finish. Excuse me, I'm still talking.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
In arguments, people either express disagreement or show skepticism or sarcasm about the other person's ideas, intentions, or claims. Okay, so you have the initial statement, then you have disagreement, showing skepticism and sarcasm. Let's listen to this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Dean is our best player. I don't know about that. I hate to disagree with you, but I don't think so. That's nonsense. You've got to be kidding.
Okay, so Dean is our best player and we have disagreement.
Okay.
Dean is our best player. Ha. Yeah. Yeah, right. Whatever.
Okay, so that's skepticism and sarcasm.
Okay.
So if you want to end an argument and you may try to concede to the other person, calm him or her down, look at the chart, listen to the sentences. Conceding to someone, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you may be right. I suppose that's true. I see your point, I guess. Okay, whatever you say. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Well, let's not fight about this.
Okay, so any questions about this vocabulary?
¿Qué significa fight? Let
Pelear.
no more questions.
Let's do some exercises, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So read the dialogue and read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
I think Marcos Ferreira is the best player on the Brazilian team. Yeah, right. What is another why for Dean to show skepticism, sarcasm? Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Huh.
I love the food at Chava's Mexican restaurant. It's so Chava's food isn't spicy enough. My favorite Mexican restaurant is Abuelitos. That Chava's food isn't spicy enough.
Okay, so what is the answer for number 2?
But will you let me finish? I was saying that Martin Wong is the best candidate for the job. Whoa, you've got to be kidding. What is another way that Tony can ask Chris not to interrupt? Excuse me, I'm still talking. I'm sorry, I know this will take some time, but I really think that you should rewrite this story. Yeah, you may be right. It isn't really very good. What is another way that Alex can concede to Talia? I see your point, I guess.
Okay, you ready?
Yes. No.
What happened?
No.
What? Okay, let me close this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we said, huh? But
Excuse me, and I see.
yes.
Great.
Awesome. Good job. Let's do some audio listening. Are you ready? Let's see.
Yes.
Let's practice a little bit more. Okay, so in the video, Talia and Nick overhear Jackie and Dean's conversation. You're going to overhear a conversation in a restaurant between a woman named Selena and her friend. Selena is telling the story of how she met her boyfriend, Robert. Label the pictures in the correct time order according to the story.
Okay.
¿Vale? ¿Qué ocurrió primero? ¿Cómo ocurrieron las cosas? So
Okay.
let's listen to this. Are you ready?
Yes.
You know Robert, my boyfriend, right? Well, did I ever tell you about the way that Robert and I met? No? Well, it was kind of a bizarre coincidence. I was at a party about 2 years ago. It was in New York at a mutual friend's house, a guy named Bassam. And Bassam introduced me to Robert. Bassam knew we were both from Michigan. And when he introduced us, he said, you know, both of you guys are from Michigan. And so Robert and I started chatting, and I asked him where in Michigan he was from. And he said, Plymouth, that's near Detroit. And I said, sure, I know Plymouth. I'm from Detroit. And he said, really? You're from Detroit? I went to high school in Detroit, Mumford High School. And I said, you're kidding. You went to Mumford High School? My grandmother used to live across the street from Mumford High School. And when I was in high school, I had to go to my grandma's house like once a week after school to help her out. And, you know, I used to watch the Mumford High School guys practicing soccer. The field was right across from her house. And he sort of squinted at me and said, wait a minute. I was a soccer player in high school. And we sort of looked at each other like, no way. And we both kind of simultaneously asked what year. And he said he was there from 1992 to 1996 and graduated in 96, which was exactly the year that I graduated. And now get this. He suddenly asks me, this is weird, but did you used to have long hair and you used to sit on the doorstep, right? In front of this red brick house? And I had this like shiver up and down my spine. And I said, yeah, that was me. And he said, you know, I used to see you there. I bet you didn't know that, did you? And I just kind of freaked out, like, what a coincidence. So we sort of thought, you know, wow, we must be meant for each other or something. And we were kind of attracted to each other.
and we started going out together. And we've been together since that night at the party. So just last Saturday, we went out for a romantic dinner at this restaurant Robert picked out called, guess what? Mumford's. And he asked me to marry him. And of course I said, yes.
Okay, so number one.
One is ¿dónde están los tres?
The third picture, first, second, third.
One. Two is one. Yes. La segunda es four y la cuarta es la tercera.
Third. Are you ready?
Yes. No.
Okay, let's listen to this again. Are you ready?
Okay.
You know Robert, my boyfriend, right? Well, did I ever tell you about the way that Robert and I met? No? Well, it was kind of a bizarre coincidence. I was at a party about 2 years ago. It was in New York at a mutual friend's house, a guy named Bassam. And Bassam introduced me to Robert. Bassam knew we were both from Michigan. And when he introduced us, he said, both of you guys are from Michigan. And so Robert and I started chatting, and I asked him where in Michigan he was from. And he said, Plymouth, that's near Detroit. And I said, sure, I know Plymouth. I'm from Detroit. And he said, really? You're from Detroit? I went to high school in Detroit, Mumford High School. And I said, you're kidding. You went to Mumford High School? My grandmother used to live across the street from Mumford High School. And when I was in high school, I had to go to my grandma's house like once a week after school to help her out. And, I used to watch the Mumford High School guys practicing soccer. The field was right across from her house. And he sort of squinted at me and said, wait a minute. I was a soccer player in high school. And we sort of looked at each other like, no way. And we both kind of simultaneously asked what year. And he said he was there from 1992 to 1996 and graduated in 96, which was exactly the year that I graduated. And now get this. He suddenly asks me, this is weird, but did you used to have long hair and you used to sit on the doorstep, right? In front of this red brick house? And I had this like shiver up and down my spine. And I said, yeah, that was me. And he said, I used to see you there. I bet you didn't know that, did you? And I just kind of freaked out, like, what a coincidence. So we sort of thought, wow, we must be meant for each other or something. And we were kind of attracted to each other, and we started going out together. And we've been together since that night at the party. So just last Saturday, we went out for a romantic dinner at this restaurant Robert picked out called, guess what? Mumford's. And he asked me to marry him. And of course I said, yes.
Okay.
Bueno, estoy segura que la última es la de la cita.
Okay. What about number two?
La 1 es la primera.
Here?
Creo que sí. Porque le puse la primera a la otra y no estaba bien.
¿A cuál?
A la que se están dando la mano.
Number 2.
Creo que sí. No, el 2 es del fútbol. Y la 3, la 3.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Bueno. Recuerda la instrucción. Te
No,
dice,
pero ella no dice.
colócalas
Ajá.
en el orden de historia. ¿Qué
Yes.
ocurrió primero? Ellos estaban jugando. El muchacho jugaba fútbol enfrente de la casa de su abuela.
Yo creí que primero el amigo los presentó.
Bueno, aquí dice el tiempo de orden de acuerdo a la historia.
Mm,
El orden de tiempo.
A la historia que ella contaba.
Bueno, sí, pero recuerda, primero el muchacho jugaba fútbol enfrente de la casa de su abuela, de la muchacha, y después ellos se conocieron. Después platicaron y después se casaron. Bueno, buscaron una relación nupcial.
Ok.
Okay,
Ok.
that's what it is. That's why it's very important to read instructions.
Yes.
Okay, and that's all for today, ma'am.
Great.
Okay, can you help me with the daily survey?
Yes. Listo.
Thank you so much, Camila. Have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.